We cover all kinds of stories on this show. Some are mysterious, some are tragic, and some raise more questions than answers. Tonight, new developments in multiple cases check all those boxes. First up, we go to Ohio. New court filings in the so-called House of Horrors case we got to talk about. One of the 4 defendants has been approved for release on bond after a hospitalization, while the last remaining defendant has now asked for both a competency evaluation and an insanity evaluation, legally different. But essentially, we're talking about what everyone charged in this case has now raised questions about whether they're mentally fit to stand trial. Authorities allege the 16 children were found living in filthy, unsafe conditions inside that home, with some reportedly suffering from severe neglect, malnutrition, lack of basic care. Prosecutors have charged 4 members of the Siders family with multiple felony counts. All have pleaded not guilty. That's story 1. Story 2, over to New Mexico. This is where 2 of the state's most baffling mysteries just remain. Mysteries. Investigators have now identified the gun that was found next to Melissa Casillas' body. Casillas was a Los Alamos National Lab employee. She vanished in June of 2025 after never making it to work. Her skeletonized remains were found near her home nearly a year later. Again, we're talking about this gun. This gun found near her remains was apparently a black Springfield handgun. And police have confirmed the handgun was registered, but they haven't publicly identified who it was registered to. And this is on top of the fact that investigators still haven't publicly said how she died. And remember, New Mexico is also where retired Air Force General William Neal McCaslin disappeared in February of 2026. He reportedly left his home in Albuquerque alone, on foot, didn't take his cell phone, glasses, GPS devices. Authorities say there's no evidence the 2 cases are connected. But look, the fact that both Casillas and McCaslin were part of the New Mexico national security community has obviously fueled a lot of speculation online. Joining us now with the latest reporting on all of these stories and more, I want to bring on Los Angeles Magazine reporter Lauren Conlin. Lauren, always good to see you. Let's start in Ohio. Look, it's not the first time I've seen somebody raise a competency evaluation, but all of them, is that unusual? Is there some strategy here? I mean, but again, take the allegations. I don't know if I'm not surprised.
Well, it's pretty unusual to me from what I've seen and in my career, Jesse. But I've been thinking about this, and I'm going back and forth here. I am not sure at this point, and we don't know everything, of course, but could this be a case of possible ignorance over evil? My thinking here is that these attorneys are speaking to their clients, and this is going towards the mental competency evaluation, and, you know, a client has to be able to assist with their defense, and I believe these people have no idea what they did wrong besides having an unsanitary home. Again, I could be wrong, but, you know, reading Christina or Lynn Siders, her bond request, I mean, that alone, she basically said all she's guilty of is taking in her grandchildren, taking care of her ailing husband, and obviously taking in her son and daughter-in-law as well. So I'm kind of like, you know, the lawyers might be like, I don't really know what to do here. These people don't think they did anything. There is no defense.
Talk about bond, by the way. So Gary Siders Sr., he got bond. The others remain in custody. Do you know why? Can you tell us about that?
Well, he was hospitalized, as we were well aware at the beginning. You know, he suffered a fall. He had some medical issues that were undisclosed. And his lawyer did say he was hospitalized, he was capped, and he said that's all he can say right about now. So, you know, he was discharged. He's wearing a GPS monitor. This is Gary Siders Sr. I saw at the bottom of the form there is a Schroeder address with a phone number. So he most likely went to stay with some family.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.